Hello everyone, today I'm going to install my multi-layer outdoor tub setup in this spot. Since this tub is currently vacant, another tub has one guppy only, so it will be easier to set up here properly. Here at the back of our house is where I place some of my tubs and fish tanks that is no longer in use. Now, we are going to take all of these black tubs here and we're going to use them for our multi-layer outdoor setup. I wasn't able to wash these tubs before after I've used it, so it would be better to wash it before using it today. Anyway, I use pressure hose to remove some of the mineral deposits that sticks on the side of the tubs, and as you can see, it's easier to remove them since these tubs were stuck for quite a while. We are also going to use detergent powder because we are going to wash clothes now. No, I'm just joking. We're going to use detergent powder to clean these tubs. Actually, when I used these tubs before, I had a seed shrimp problem. So they just suddenly appear like I don't even know where they came from. So hopefully if I use this detergent powder, it might kill seed shrimp eggs that are still present here. By the way, a lot of people says using soap for cleaning tank is dangerous. Well, not unless if you don't wash them properly. Then it should be really dangerous. But I've used it many times and I make sure to rinse all my tubs thoroughly and there's actually no problem at all. After an hour, I've finished washing all the tubs and we will place all of it direct from sunlight so it will dry fast. After 4 hours, it suddenly rained and all of the tubs are wet again. Luckily, we've positioned the tubs upside down, so I'm pretty sure the inside is dry already. So let's go ahead and continue working on our multi-layer outdoor tub setup. If you remember, I have an indoor setup before. Unfortunately, when I started my outdoor setup, my indoor setup started to fail. I've tried to keep my indoor setup alive, but my fishes here keeps dying for no reason until I have given up for good. So today, I'm gonna transfer this rack outdoor and we will use this rack for our multi-layer setup. First, we will have to power all the water out from this tub so we can set it up again later on. I also decided to cut the side of the tubs using a hot knife so it will fit into the rack. By the way, I wasn't able to take a video while transferring the rack outside because this thing is heavy and it needed 2 persons to carry it. Luckily, with the help of my brother-in-law, we were able to transfer it properly here. And now I'm super excited to place all these tubs right here. We poured all the water in the tub earlier and I decided to give it a quick wash to make sure it's clean once we're going to set it up again later. So we have 2 large tubs at the bottom and earlier we cut the sides of the tub just enough so it will fit in the rack. And then on the first layer we have 2 smaller tubs and each tub can hold 28 liters. On the second and third layer, we have 2 tubs in each layer as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and fill up all the tubs. So we are going to use direct tap water. Let's fill up the bottom tub first because it's a lot easier to fill up here. And then we will go up. On the last layer, it's a little bit higher, so I needed to stand on top of a chair so I can fill up the tub properly. If you were here, will you help me fill up all these tubs? Let me know in the comment section. After filling up all the tubs, I decided to prepare the rock salt. Unfortunately, I can't take the cover off. It's been covered so tight, and I think my wife did this again, so I will give her a prize later on. Finally, after a decade of struggling, I was able to open it. Now let's go ahead and add rock salt. For this tub at the bottom, I'll add 2 tablespoons since it's a lot bigger. And then 1 tablespoon of rock salt for the smaller tubs. Rock salt is good for conditioning water. It also kills bad bacteria that is present in the water. And lastly, it adds salinity to the water which Guppy needs to boost their immune system. Then we will make sure to dissolve the salt. I'm using this net gently to create a movement inside to mix the salt well. Then all we need to do is wait for 5 days before using these tubs. By the way, we have our new guppies that I placed inside this tub. These are albino koi red air. Supposedly, these guppies will be placed to our multi-layer setup, but then they came up earlier, so I'll have to place all of them in this tub temporarily. These are still young, and you can see that the female pectoral fin is not yet red. As they grow older, their pectoral fin will turn red. So we will wait for 5 days before we can transfer these guppies. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you like this video, and thanks for watching.